Yeah, yeah. Y'all know what time it is, man. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me get readjusted. Make sure we right, man. It done been a little minute since we've been in front of the camera, man. But hey, it is 2026, and we got our very first sneaker video of the year, man. But hey, this your boy Retro Quin, and y'all already know. Y'all seen the thumbnail and the title. We got an Air Jordan 5 Wolf Grays in hand, man. And we finna go ahead and get that crispy on feet real quick. I might let y'all see it with some shorts on, might throw some jeans on with it, man. Just, I don't know. We gonna see though. We gonna see what we cooking up, man. But we finna go ahead and get into that on feet, and then we're gonna be back so we can talk about them things, man. Oh yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed that on feet, man. We got them things real crispy, already bust down, man. And all, like I told y'all last year when I was doing my Retro 5 reviews, I'm kind of leaning more towards having that pacifier or that lace lock removed off of the Jordan 5s, man. But I do still have it on this one, as y'all can see in that on foot. So, you know, some people still like to rock it like that. But I think going forward, we gonna rock it like that, man. But I'm gonna put them things down real quick. We finna get this box in hand so we can talk about it. Ain't nothing real crazy. We got the generic Air Jordan 5 box like we always get. But only difference they did with this one, just hit us with that all over gray treatment, man. We still got the cement speckles going all the way through it. Nothing different on the inside, nothing, just regular white tissue paper. But we finna go ahead and talk about the details of these things, man. Then we're gonna get this box out the way. But we do have the Air Jordan 5 Retro. That is the official name, Wolf Gray, that they're going with. Some people saying cool gray, but hey, to each his own. Official color code and style number is DD0587002. The official colorway is light graphite, white wolf gray. And I did get these in a size 11.5, which is my size. And if I'm not mistaken, I told y'all I was going to do better about the pricing. These are $220, I believe. $220. If I'm wrong, I do apologize. But here we go, man. Got them things right here. Bust down shouted action. I'm gonna put one off to the side, and then we're gonna go ahead and just talk about these beauties real quick, man. Yeah, y'all see these things, man. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all right offhand. It's been what, 14? If you want to be exact, it's been 14 years, but for title purposes, I'm gonna just have 15 years. But 14 years since this particular sneaker release, man. It was May of 2011. Yes, 14 whole years ago. And I believe the retail price for those was 160 back then, and now we got 220. So that inflation, man, that thing kind of deadly, man. But hey, needless to say, this is a very, very hype shoe, and it's tax time. So y'all know we got to add that surplus on top of it, man. Like around this time of the year, Jordan Brand always know what shoe to drop so that we can get all the, quote unquote sneakerheads, people that been in the game, people that collect every single shoe. They coming all out the woodworks, man. I've been getting shoes my whole life, all this and that. And I'm like, hey, y'all have it, man. Y'all have it. But in my opinion, I'm gonna say, like, just looking at the shoe and now that I have it in hand, I am a little disappointed. Just a tad bit now. Just a tad bit, in which this is one that I had on my list to get on, because for those that don't know, I originally started collecting sneakers back in 2012, actually. Bread 11s was the first one that I actually purchased to start my collection, but I was kind of getting a couple of sneakers like a year or two before, just here and there, but it wasn't really nothing crazy in them. But I think I had just missed these because, like I said, these dropped in May of 2011, and then turn around the next year. That's when I kind of like, started getting a little bit more serious about buying sneakers and like really started falling in love. And then, like I said, Bread 11s dropped in December of 2012, and that's when things kind of took off for me. So this was one of the ones that I had on my list, and I was like, I gotta go back and get it. But resale prices on the original like Wolf Grays, they was ridiculous, man. So it was one of those things where it was like I really wanted it, but it wasn't like one of those things where I was willing to pay like that crazy price ticket or resale ticket for these. But 14, 15 years later, I am able to get a pair for retail, man. I'm glad to have these in the collection. But like I said, just looking at them, the very first thing that I'll note, hopefully y'all can see it on the camera, and it look like I got a spot up here. I don't know. It might be on my phone. I might be tripping. But first thing that y'all will notice, man, what Jordan Brand done with these, instead of going with like that regular, let me see, do I have I don't even see my black metallics. Oh yeah, I got them right here. So how they done with the black metallics, how they gave us like that kind of like fine nubuck suede type, like thin hair suede or whatever. I was hoping we would have got that with the Wolf Grays, but like I said, I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but it's not that same material. It's more like a wrinkled type suede or something, man. I don't know, man. But that kind of, to me, that kind of killed it for me. I'm like I say, it's not a deal breaker, but it's one of them things where it's like, man, I wish we could have got that suede, man, like from the Black Metallic 5. But needless to say, we do got them things in hand, man. It ain't really nothing too crazy just to go over with them. Obviously, all over great sneaker. And I will say, I do like the color blocking that they done with it, because typically when we get an all over just like solid sneaker, they kind of have that same color going throughout. But what they done with this one that I feel is a little bit different is they kind of contrasted the grays a little bit different, in which you can see like the entire sneaker is one gray, but then with the laces they gave us a different gray, and then even with the tongue, we have the 3M tongue, but we have a different like shade of gray on that as well as the Jumpman. So really just different variations of gray that kind of all blends in together and make the sneaker look good. And then y'all can see right here on the back, like foot area, heel area of the sneaker, we have that 2-3 that's stitched in real good. And I do like that touch, in which I think, do I even have my 5 still? Let me see. And I don't see, I got them right down here. So the same that they done on the fire red 5s, in which I feel like this 2-3 is a little bit different. I could be tripping. I don't know if the color, like, just kind of throwing it off or not, but in which maybe they done the same thing on the fire red 5s, but I think they went more so with that OG 2-3 cut, where it's like a lot more block style, and not like rounded off and stuff like that. So I like that touch that they done on the back heel area of the sneaker. And the only other thing that I got is a Jordan logo on the back, man, the Jumpman logo, in which obviously this not like one of those OG sneakers. This isn't one that Jordan wore, played in, or nothing, not to my knowledge from my research or anything. It ain't nothing like, just iconic about it, tied in with Jordan, other than it is the Wolf Gray. But I know lately they've been hitting us with that Nike Air or Nike brand treatment on certain sneakers that, not even OGs and stuff. And I feel like with a sneaker like this, with the hype around it and just like how classic it is, even though it's not a classic, but with how classic it is, I feel like that Nike Air branding on the back would have really, like kind of tipped the scale, man. But we'll take the jump, man. We kind of don't have no choice, I guess. But that's it with the overall, just outside of the sneaker. We got the regular translucent bluish. It's not really like a heavy blue. We got a real light blue tint that y'all can see right there on the camera, but nothing too crazy. And which with the OGs, I don't know if they gave us a clear bottom or if we had the same tint. But I do know, like from the pictures that I seen, they are yellow, like buttery yellow, golden yellow. So I don't know, maybe these will hold up pretty good, but we do got the shark fins right there. Got another tone of gray with the black speckles in it. Right here at the bottom of the sneaker, you do see that illustrious, big logo, Jumpman logo. Big Jumpman logo right there, man. So, which we ain't gonna see that because it's gonna be on the bottom, but we got the clear netting right here on both sides. Got the clear netting right here up under the laces as well that y'all can see. And then we got the sock liner and like the inside sole of the sneaker and stuff. Y'all know how I feel about that, man. I like the darker colors on me, which I feel like he probably could have went with a little bit of a darker tone gray, kind of like, I don't know if it had to be as dark as the tag on the inside right here, but I feel like he could have went a little bit darker, but who knows? Maybe it wouldn't have looked right. I feel like almost like the same color of the laces, maybe, but I'm not a stylist or anything, so hey, we'll take what we got, man. But y'all just be careful with that, because when you're wearing your jeans and even certain socks and stuff, that dye and stuff could rub off and kind of dirty up, stain the inside of the sneaker and stuff. So that's why I always like those darker sock liners, because you don't have to necessarily worry about that. And then we can see the Jumpman logo right there in the center, man. But hey, that's it for the sneaker, man. All over gray, Wolf Gray, Air Jordan 5s. People were going bonkers over these. They were going bonkers over them, man, I must say. But I'm glad I didn't have to worry about that. I hit on the app, got the ship to home confirmation, and I was away from the madness, and I'm glad about that, man. But that's it for the sneakers. Like I said, I got both of them right here, got them all bust down. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section, did y'all get a chance to get y'all hands on these things? Let me know if y'all passed on them, because I was hearing people saying that they were gonna pass on them, in which kind of find that a little crazy. But hey, I almost passed on them, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, but this one of the ones where I had to have it, man. Part of the collection, something that I wanted from years ago that I couldn't get my hands on, or not couldn't get my hands on, but wasn't willing to pay that tax to get my hands on them. But glad I got them now. Like I said, down below in the comment section, y'all let me know if you got a chance to get your hands on them. Let me know if you passed on them, or let me know if you took that hot scissor and the L, man. And we're gonna be back with some more sneakers. I don't know what I'll be picking up next, in which I wasn't gonna really say nothing about it, but I guess I figure I will, because this whole setup that y'all see, it will be changing soon, because I am in the process of purchasing a home. I should be in there within the next month or two, set up real good and everything like that. So next video might be a blank background. We don't know. I don't know. I might be back outside with y'all or something out in nature, man. I don't know. Seems like y'all were liking that a lot, but that's gonna do it for the video. Like I said, y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay positive and stay smiling. And without further ado, this is your boy Retro Quin. I'm out.